Hey there. So a lot of the energy happening at the moment, what's going on is there's multiple different timelines which are beginning to play out at once. And so there's a dense timeline. The dense timeline ties into the collective energy, it ties into what's happening on the world stage. There's a galactic timeline that ties into star seeds, and it ties into, if you're watching this, you are a star seed and you're someone who is a little more connected to the multi-dimensional nature. And then within all of this, there's separate little doorways so we're able to move through. And so everyone's path is going to play out in a different way. So it's important to make sure that you really trust your inner light and you trust where your guides are beginning to lead you, because there's some of us which are going to be in a stage of having to build up our inner light and be able to build up our power, and we really are able to do that by being a little more alone. And so with this, it's important to make sure that you don't get caught up into the outside forces that may be pulling you into the past, or that may be pulling you into a path where, like, your intuition really knows that's not going to be the best path for you. So make sure that you're doing everything you can to go within more than ever, because this is an important time, because all of the beings of light which are on the planet right now, is they're gently helping to lead us where we're most at need. And so a lot of us who are star seeds and we have this different awareness is we are going to start to unplug a little bit more. And by being able to unplug it, it really means pulling away from this earth plane. That's it means different things for different people. Try not to get caught up in like one insight around that, because of course, like, there's the idea of completion, of having this journey be complete, and then we go home, we go where where we came from. But then there's these different aspects which ties into the multi-dimensional nature of ourselves, where we can still be present here and we can work with this other energy that gives us a ability to be two places, three places, four places at once. And so some of us are beginning to do that more and more this year. And so this is why time has really kind of merged with itself, where the time for this year has really began to feel like it's almost not even there anymore. Like right now, I'm recording this video, it is August 29th, I believe. And this year, it really feels like things are beginning to merge with each other, where it's less about time and it's more about where we're at within ourselves. So for instance, if we are someone who's not fully connected to ourselves, and like we have a lot of things within the 3D that we have to do, those types of people, they can kind of feel like the time is moving a little bit more slow. But for those of us who do have the strong connection to source, and we are in our true nature, is this year has really kind of went by very fast. Now, one of the things which is beginning to happen is there is this merge, and this merge ties into you being more and more aligned with your galactic nature, your galactic self, and being able to unplug from that system of the matrix. And the system of the matrix ties into things like money, it ties into being tied down in terms of like the white picket fence. It ties into being, tied into all these things, which is a part of the earth plane, the earth plane, the matrix and all this, and it can really keep us in this certain vibration where it's kind of hard to pull away from that. But you know, there's all these forces which are helping to work with us, and it's beginning to pull us away from all of that. And now the other thing to be aware of is what's happening within the earth plane, with what's happening within nature, and with all these changes on the planet. So really make sure to send a lot of love to Mother Earth, because the ascension symptoms, the things that we're going through, some of us are going through changes within our emotions. Some of us are going through changes within our body where we may have certain elements that pop up which make us not feel so well. The earth, you know, is going through the same thing. So it's important to make sure that you do send a lot of light, you send a lot of love to Mother Earth, because by doing that, it's gonna help to have a layer of protection around you and around your area as well. And then the last thing to be aware of is this is for those of you who are used to energy. You're used to having, you know, these different vibrations come forth, where some of them can kind of take us a little more out of our earth form. Is there's a lot of this light on the planet right now, which ties into different gateways, where we have a ability to be able to connect to these other dimensions a little more easy than we did before. So if this is something which you do want to work with, is place that intention to do this, because at this point, at this point, you are going to be able to do that a lot easier than before, because of all these beings of light which are on the planet, and how we're able to work with that a little more easy, because there's this shift. And it ties into what I was sharing at the start of this video, is this shift ties into there being a couple of different timelines playing out on Earth. So if this video did help you, you can like it, you can comment, you can share it, and I am available for insight if that's something that you're interested in. I also do healings as well. You can find that in the links below. Thank you very much for watching, and lots of light.